Hey everyone, welcome to another super exciting episode of Planet X. We've scouted out the best vantage points at the St Kilda Festival to bring you all the action up close and personal, and so you can see the big hitters when they actually hit. It's going to be a wicked day of competition.
It is, Maz, for sure. And once again, I'm going to be right down in the pit, hanging out with the riders, talking to them about what they're doing and talking you guys through what's actually happening on your screen. But what I'm most excited about is rounds 3 and 4 of the Energize Jet Race. It is going to be on.
It is. The competition is certainly starting to heat up, and I'm excited to see who's going to move through to the next round of the Braun Cruiser 4 Rail Jam. And I'm going to be doing some one-on-one time with one of the FMX riders.
One-on-one.
Strictly professional. It's going to be an epic show, so stick around.
Coffees.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back to St Kilda Beach for the Braun Cruiser 4 Wake Rail Jam. These are the heats, and we're back into it with all the wake action. First two riders going head-to-head, Troy Roker and Troy Mackey. This is the Victorian Derby, the two Vico riders punching it out head-to-head. Troy Roker first up as he ollies on, goes backside, lip slide, up the kicker, across the Cruiser 4 rail, and then drops it in with a lip slide on the way down. First one down for Roker. Troy Mackey first hit out. Each of these riders, remember, have 3 attempts at the world's longest rail jam. The best 2 will score. Going out on the nose, 50-50 across the rail, and then backside transfers to lip slide on the way down into the downpool. Troy Mackey getting it done. Roker steps up now for pass number 2. Check this out. Ollie's on up, goes backside board slide, switches it up, this time up the kicker, looks to get the 270, does not, hangs onto the handle and drops it out the side of the pool and gives himself a bit of a whack on the back. Showing here on the replay, Troy Roker not quite getting the coverage he was looking for across the fun box and just forgets to let go as he winds himself out of the pool and gets himself a little bit of sand rash. Troy Mackey back in, knows what he needs to get done. This time Ollie's up, goes backside lip slide, pushes that back foot all the way around. Then this time 270 across the box, lands on the down rail, sticks his hand in the air and claims that one. Last hit out for each of the riders now. Troy Roker drops in, board slides down. Check this, over the top, gets a nice clean lip slide, just drops up towards the end of that rail and then looks to get the transfer across on the downside, pulls the handle in for a 270 out and sticks it in the water. Last hit for Troy Mackey. Can he get it done? This time lines up the flat bar, Ollie's up, gets way out on the nose, presses the front of that board right up, and then this time lip slide transferred, 90 out, and Troy Mackey getting it done. So Troy Mackey gets the first spot, Troy Roker in second.
And T-Mac, how did you go on the world's longest wake rail jam? It looks like fun out there.
It's so much fun. It's actually the first time I've hit it. Just practicing yesterday with the boys and just got out there today and luck went my way in the end. It was really good.
All right, here we go. Second of the heats and 2 guys about to do battle. Justin Abbott and Matty Wilkins, both from the Sunshine Coast, about to get their game on. Justin Abbott, first rider, as he drops on in, kicks it over the flat bar, goes board slide and then across the Braun Cruiser 4 fun box, lip slide on the way down and just drops it with a little bit off balance and sits swimming in the downpool. Matty Wilkins, for his first time, can the young gun get it done over Abbott? First hit out, Ollie's up across the flat bar, out on the tail, some nice stuff there from Wilkins. And this time looks to get a 50-50 as he turns the board switch on the way down, and Wilkins opening his account. Justin Abbott for hit out number 2, this time Ollie's up, goes backside lip slide across the flat bar over the Braun Cruiser 4 fun box and drops the handle on the way through, giving a little snowboard style on the way down. Abbott sitting in the pool having a bit of a laugh there. Matty Wilkins sees what happened to Abbott there, knows this time he needs to hang on to the handle if he wants to get across all of the obstacles. Gets out on the nose on the flat bar, across the fun box, 50-50s his way across the high rail, just misses the down one, and he is done with hit number 2. Third time for Justin Abbott now as he lines up off the start dock, the Braun Cruiser 4 start dock there in the background, and Abbott stands on up, goes backside lip slide again, needs something special here. Check this out, looking to get the 270, cannot get it done, and Abbott once again is swimming in that finish pool. Last hit out for the young gun from Queensland, Matty Wilkins, wants to make his way through to the next round. He knows exactly what he needs to do. Board slides down, ollies up, looks to get out on the tail, but can't quite get the balance right. Then across the fun box, lip slides his way down and says, hey, I am finished. Replay just showing here Matty Wilkins coming off the kicker, looking to get that full 270 done, then changes his mind halfway through and lip slides down the down rail. That should be enough for him to get through. He does just that. Justin Abbott in second spot.
And Matty, you're through to the next round. Congratulations. What sort of manoeuvres were going through your head, like while you were trying to work out how you were going to beat this one?
Just pretty much playing it by eye. Works out how it works out. At least you got it sussed.
Planet X are stoked to announce the launch of their new Moby site. You can now watch all your favourite action sports from anywhere. Get down to your local Allphones outlet to pick up a fantastic new multimedia handset. Mobile phones are truly awesome these days with large screens to make those Supermans look even more super. With full media capabilities and impressive cameras, they are now used for more than just calls and texting. For the largest range on awesome mobiles at wicked prices, head online to allphones.com.au to find your nearest store. With over 160 stores across Australia, it shouldn't be hard to find one. Or to create a truly mobile lifestyle, head in-store or online to find all the best wireless broadband offers in town. You'll need it to jump on to planetx.com.au and get all the details of the Moby site. With all phones and the new Planet X Moby site, you'll never have to stop to watch your action sports ever again.
Braun Cruiser 3. Shave, style, trim, 3-in-1. And now the new Cruiser 4 for body and face, even under the shower.
You're watching the Planet X Summer Series brought to you by Energize.
Jet Zone for the inaugural Planet X Summer Games jet ski race. Now, before we get into the action, I thought I'd have a chat to John Cook about what skis these guys are riding.
Today, it's all about stand-up jet skis. Most of the guys today will be riding a Yamaha Superjet design hull. The design of this hull is very unique and is the best all-round jet ski hull on the market today. The way the craft can power through turns is remarkably different from any other stand-up on the market. It's a lightweight hull with built-in sponsons. The pump and ride plate are moved back for a longer waterline length. It also has a stainless steel impeller and a new design hand pole to suit your riding style. All in all, Yamaha have done an awesome job.
Well, seeing as you're the 6-time Australian freestyle champ, I'm going to take your word for it. Now, speaking of freestyle, you just did the Energize Jet Squad Summer Stunts Tour down the east coast of Australia. How was that?
It was amazing. We had a good trip all the way down the east coast. We stopped at really cool spots like Coffs Harbour and Newcastle, and we're just going to finish it up here today in St Kilda.
Now, what are some of the tricks that you guys are pulling while you're doing the stunts tour?
Some of the tricks we've been doing big backflips, about 30 foot, combinations like one hand, 1 foot. We've been doing barrel rolls, no-handed barrel rolls, and then kind of riding like a surfboard, like slashing the wave and dropping right down the bottom and re-entries and stuff. It's been awesome.
Cool, I want your job.
Well, it is a great job, but it's at that level, the impact on your body every day like that just takes its toll, and it's good that Sanitarium makes such a good product to fuel your body back up.
Well, if you want to check out any of the footage from the Summer Stunts Tour, hit up planetx.com.au, and it's time to check in all the round 2 action races 3 and 4.
So here we go again. The Energized Jet Ski Race Round 2. Gavin Lawley in the grey and Martin Wafathan in the pink. The start absolutely important for these guys, and Gavin Lawley gets the jump on Waffa. as he spins that jet ski well and truly out around the first buoy and gets a heap of pace across the fast section of this course. The guy's battling with some pretty tough conditions out here on Port Phillip Bay today, normally racing in some pretty silky smooth waters, but with a little bit of extra chop and some changing depth across the entire course, the boys have well and truly got their work cut out for them. Gavin Lawley well and truly out in front into lap number 2. You see he rounds the Energize Up and Go buoy, and Woffa just chasing him down, getting a couple of bad bounces around that one, but Lawley just settling on down with his ski and getting the job done on Woffa at this point in time. Gives the boy a bit of a nudge on his way across the finish line, checkered flag waving, and Gavin Lawley gets it done in race number 1. This is the best of 3 for each of these guys, and race number 2 coming up right now. Off the start, who's going to get the jump? It's Lawley again, taking the inside line, and you can see the grey jersey just charging out through the fast section, and Woffa this time cops a very disappointing bounce, actually comes off his ski. He is now going to have to play the chase-up game all the way through this first and all the way through his second lap as well. Unfortunate stuff for Woffa. Gav Lawley now just takes a little look over that right shoulder, knows exactly where he is. Now time to put the throttle down as he races on out for lap number 2. Again around that Energized buoy. This is the fast section we talked about before. And Gav Lawley with a fair old jump on Woffa at the moment can settle things down and just make his way through the second half of the course to take the win on race number 2. No third race needed in this case, and Gav Lawley gets it done. Woffa in second spot.
Gav, how did you find the race? Because you were killing it down the back straight there.
Yeah, it's pretty choppy out there with these big boats flying around. But yeah, no, it's good fun out there. The boys are pushing pretty hard, so yeah, hopefully we keep them going.
Still to come on Planet X, we've got more Energized jet ski race action. And Maz goes one-on-one with motocross rider Steve Minnie. All the high-energy Planet X action brought to you by Energize. Check out the Off the Planet DVD out now. All the best extreme sports action. A crew of the world's best riders in freestyle motocross, wake, BMX, snowboard, and freeride ski. A must for your DVD collection. Available at all good DVD retailers. Here we go, the second head-to-head battle in the Energized jet ski race. Matt Barber taking it to Daniel Piana. Matt in the purple jersey and Daniel in the light blue straight off the start. Matt Barber looking to have a little bit of extra speed on Piana and nearly taking a bit of a fall off that ski as well. He gets the inside line and digs it in with a little bit of extra pace. Piana now playing catch-up as Matt Barber just winds his way into the shallows and has to work to get across the line on this one. 2 laps for each of these guys. This is the best of 3, so you only got to win 2 of the 3 races and you make it through to the semi-finals. At this point, Matt Barber doing everything right and Daniel Piana just managing to hang on, and across the line, Matt Barber just loses the footing there too, but he's got enough of a lead and gets the checkered flag in race number 1. Second race for these 2 guys now. Matt Barber in the outside line, Piana on the inside, and look at the start for Daniel Piana as he races out and around the Up and Go Energized buoy, takes a nice wide line and manages to keep a heap of speed on that jet ski machine. Matt Barber this time the one playing catch up, and you can see Piana well out in front, really working that ski from edge to edge and managing to keep the speed up the whole way through the course. Into lap number 2 now, and Matt Barber cops a bit of a bad bounce, just drops the ski down, and he has lost a lot of ground. And this time working his way through the tough conditions of Port Phillip Bay, Daniel Piana looks like he is going to get it on race number 2. He does just that as the checkered flag goes down. Matt Barber is in second spot. Well, it's a best of 3 series, and this time we're going to need that third race to separate these 2 riders. In the inside lane again, Matt Barber looking to get the jump. Daniel Piana got the edge on him in race number 2. Matt Barber with a lot more speed, but gives it a bit of a dig around the Up and Go Energized buoy. Still manages to hang on there out in front, loses his footing, but Daniel Piana is still the one in second spot playing catch up. into lap number 2 now. Matt Barber just maintaining that lead. Had a little look over his shoulder there, you could see. Just wanted to know where Piana was and whether or not he's going to be able to hang on. This time Matt Barber digs the front of that ski under the water, and he's been passed as well. Check this out. Daniel Piana right on the line has just nudged Matt Barber out of first position. Oh, what an upset right at the end of that race. So Daniel Piana grabs first spot, Matt Barber in second.
All right, well, Daniel and Matt both got drawn as wild cards. So how did that race go for you guys?
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty close at the start, but luckily Matt dropped into a corner for me and ended up passing him on the last couple of corners. So, but yeah, it was pretty tough for sure.
It was definitely the closest race we've seen all day, I reckon. Matt, how did it feel for you?
Yeah, good. I can't remember. I think I won the first round and Daniel got the second, or vice versa, whatever. But, you know, we both got a win and Daniel came out on top today, so he was a better rider.
Is it a lot of pressure when it comes down to that third race between the two of you? There's one apiece. How are you feeling just before that race starts?
Yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking on the line. Normally until you get to the first corner, that's when you sort of settle down and focus on what you have to do at the time, and luckily I got the job done.
Yeah, good work. Congratulations.
It's finally here, the brand new Planet X website, completely revamped with all the latest and greatest action sports entertainment now online. Up-to-date scores from all the big events, download cool videos, trick tips and pics. Become a member and you can win stacks of cool prizes. Have your say in our rider opinion poll. So get up now and go to planetx.com.au for all the latest in action sports entertainment.
My career in skating has lasted so long because I continue to challenge myself. Whenever I learn a new trick, I want to keep pushing it. If I do a grab, I want to tweak the grab, or I want to flip into the grab. I just love that skateboarding continues to challenge you. Proving ground is the same way. The fact that you can skate in your own style and create your own way, that's what I love about it. This is my story. What's yours?
Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. Every skater has a story. Create yours.
I've been a pro skater for 20 years. I've put down some real miles, and I've never been afraid to do the distance. Sometimes you have to dig deeper than you really thought you could. Only then do you get that extra push that propels you forward. Now it's your turn, punk. Do or die.
Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. Every skater has a story. Create yours.
So, Steve, how long have you been riding motocross for?
I've been doing motocross professionally for about 5 years now. I started when I was about 5 years old, just sort of riding at home around the paddock, just on little bikes and stuff.
Did you get a bike for a birthday? Is that sort of how you kind of got into it?
My older brother had bikes, and I just got one of his old ones, and he taught me how to ride it, and it just went from there.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Talk me through the actual bike setup, because they're a lot bigger than what I thought they were when I first saw one.
Yeah, they're pretty much, the bikes we ride are pretty much just a stock Yamaha YZ250, and it's
That's 250cc.
250cc, that's right. And yeah, we pretty much just set the suspension so I can handle the jumping and handle all the tricks that we do.
Yeah.
And we cut grab holes in the side so we can do certain tricks.
How many bikes do you go through a year?
I get given like 4 per year of Yamaha, but I mean you wouldn't even go through one. If you had to have just one for the year, you wouldn't even really go through it. It's pretty, yeah, it's not really hard on the bikes. It's just second gear all the time, and it's just jumping and landing. It's not too hard at all.
All right, Steve, so what safety gear have you got on? Because you guys ride with a lot of padding and clothing and stuff.
Yeah, we start at the bottom. We've got our boots, which protect your ankles mainly because they cop a bit of a flogging. So
they look like they were inspired by Michael Jackson's wardrobe.
Yeah, they look good. They're nice. Underneath them, you got your knee and shin guards.
Yeah.
Which is just in case you fall off, sort of stabilises your knees and everything.
Yeah.
Your pants and jersey, which is made of I don't know what it's nylon, I guess. Then you got your gloves. You got your armour, which just covers your chest, some of your stomach, and your back. That one's pretty important.
Is that heavy?
No, you don't even tell you. Can't even tell you're wearing it, but it saves you if you do have a heavy landing. If you get the bars or something into your chest.
Oh god.
Then your helmet and goggles, like a helmet for obvious reasons, and then goggles to protect your eyes.
Now, this might be a silly question, but do you need a license to be a motocross rider? Like a bike license?
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing. Like for certain demos you don't, but then if you're racing or you're doing like other events, you've got to have an MA license from Motorcycling Australia. If you compete overseas, which is like I compete in Europe sometimes, and you'll need a world FIM license, which it's it's all for insurance and things like that.
Well, Steve, thank you for doing what you do, because you do it pretty well.
Thank you.
Any particular reason why you wanted to come on this ride?
Mainly because it's pink and we're in Melbourne. All the guys in Melbourne seem to wear pink t-shirts, so
Good call.
I might suit.
Well, it was lovely riding with you.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for today. It was all about sorting the boys from the men. The boys have gone home and the men are hitting the semi-finals.
That's right, 2 episodes down, 2 to come, and next week we'll be back with more jet ski, more wake, lots more FMX and more music.
Speaking of music, we're going to leave you with a track from the Grind and Release. It's called City of Dreams, and we'll see you later.
See ya.